You guys ready? Let's do some roll downs. I'm just going to go to a diagonal just for visual. So you can see it. It can be shown on the recording. Feet right under your hips. Where your feet are located are also kind of important, just so that you get the knees, ankles, hips in that alignment. You can either put your hands on the outside by the knee or underneath, whatever works for you. So I'm just going to take my hands here, pull up against those knees, and I'm going to roll up on the pelvis. Good. Pulling up, dropping your chin slightly. Feel the lift from the top of the head. So we're just going to kind of get in our floor stance, if you will. Think about the tailbone dropping down. Pull your toes up. And can you even think meet a little toe? What does that look like? Well, like if you were on the floor, the big toe is kind of, that side of the foot is up a little bit. Just notice what happens there. So let's do an inhale here, pulling up. And then on the exhale, first relax the lower back. Then come all the way down till those arms are straight. And then you can let your legs come closer to your torso. So you can go down even further and tuck under even more. Tuck your chin and then use the hands, pull yourself up. So again, this is all pelvis. Roll up, you can let the legs come out in front of you. Pulling up tall on your bones. Let's inhale again. And relax and roll on back. I like to take the inside of my elbows down and up with a tucked chin. That gives a really nice stretch across the back. And shoulders, and come all the way back up, really pulling those toes up as you come up, tucking the chin. Beautiful. And then just let those toes go. It's like, oh, that feels good. Let's come on back. Let's go ahead and do some in-outs while we're here. So I'm going to sit on back. Good. Lean back. Fingertips are to the side. Now, you might want to lift your pointer fingers up a little bit. Bend the elbows to the back. And squeeze between the shoulder blades. That will stabilize you. Now, again, I'm going to just go here for a second. So I'm here. Now I'm going to lean back a little more and wiggle my tail back. So now I'm really tucked under. This, again, might be a place for you to put your ball or your little pillow. So right from here, just bring the feet up. Good. Tilt under more. Did you see what I've done? Here's where if I was on my tailbone, I'm going to curl it way under and drop. Now I can use my abs and not the top of my leg. So let's go for 4. Touch and down, 2 and down, 3 and down, 4 and down. Now bring it up, pause for a moment, and then just open and pause there and just notice. Now I am on my last 3 toes with my heels up, right in alignment, shifting back, tuck it under. So you're thinking tuck and turn out at the hip. You ready? Take it out. Beautiful. Tuck more. Here we go before it's touch and out, 2 and out, 3 and out. I'm going to do one more, 4 and out, and then bring the feet in, bring the knees up. We're just going to do 4 each way faster, and then we'll come out of it. Here we go. Touch and up, 2 and up, 3 and up, 4 and up. Pause and open. Here we go. It's touch and up, 2 and 3 and 4. And bring it in, bring them up, and come all the way over. Use this hand. If you can, touch the lower leg and come up. Push off the hip to lift and stretch the torso. Good work. Curl. You can bring the legs up. Touch. Nice work. Up and over. This is a really nice torso twist, isn't it? Or not. And come on up into a seated position. Beautiful. Pulling up here, tall in the bones. Now, if this is hard for your hips, you can also bring those legs out. This can be done either way. You can also do it on a chair. It doesn't matter. Pulling up tall. I'm going to cross, however. We're going to do our neck stretch now. So we're going to start with some good rotations, warming up that back. So for the first one, you want this hand directly behind you, thumb right at the tush, crack. Push down, stretch that spine up. You want to stay as vertical here as possible without leaning. Then your other hand comes to the other knee. Good work. Take the hand that's on the ground, push down to turn that shoulder. Good, trying to stay up. And then the other hand pushes against the knee to complete the rotation. Chin drops from the top of your head. And then just turn your head to the back shoulder. And then look to the front shoulder. Good. Keep using those hands to get you in that position. Look to the back. Look to the front. Look to the back. You ready to come out of this? I am. Look to the front. You ready? Release. Let it go. Put that back hand here. Other hand here. Use it to roll back up tall on your bones. Pushing up. And here we go to the other side. Hand right at the push crack. Press to keep that pole going straight. Other hand here. Use the hand in the ground to turn the shoulders. Then the other one does. I always tend to lean back a little here, so I'm pushing my hand in. Look back. Look forward. Now right there, press your knees down. Notice what you feel, more stability. Look back. Look forward, really stretching that neck. Tuck your chin, lift from the top. And back and forward. You ready to come out of this? Release it. Nice work, you guys. Hands here, pull it on up. Good work now. Lean on back again. Uncross, cross the other way. Pull up. Wiggle on those bones, kind of get yourself situated. And up. Now we're going to do the twist stretch, tucking the chin. So hands are a little different position. This time it's directly behind this hip, and the other one stays on this knee. Again, though, use this hand here to pull that shoulder back, let the hip drop back, and then take this hand over. Again, staying vertical if you can. If you want here, you can drop your chin and roll down behind that knee, just like the twist, looking back. And keep those shoulders right to the side as much as possible as you come all the way up, just like as we're standing. And release it to the center. Nice work. Let's go to the other side. Hand right here, other hand here. Push to lift yourself up. Push that hand to get that back. That draws back. This hand is here to complete the squaring of the shoulders. Woohoo! Press the knees down, tuck the chin, and roll on down, looking back. And roll the way back up. And back to the center. Nice work, you guys. And stretch it on up. Let's just allow ourselves to roll back. You can even bring the feet out into that long diamond. Curl it under and use the hands to pull yourself back up. Beautiful. We're going to go back into the lean position just one more time for one more move, the pretty legs move, because I love the pretty legs move. So you all have to do it with me. Again, you could, I might even try this just to see what that feels like tonight. A little bit of a pillow under here. Let's see how that is. Little pillow. Leaning on back. Yeah, that's nice, you guys. That's really nice, actually. Fingers to the side. You can lift that. Shoulders down. Squeeze between the shoulder blades, wiggling it on back. And then bring it up just to test. Tucking under and out. I'm not going to use it, but it's not bad if you need it for your back. All right, we're going to start with just one leg. I'm going to start with my left. Bring it up. And again, you guys know you want it over right in that alignment first. Take that same side hand. Push to come over for your first push. Then bring it in even closer, push down, lift your chest, then think knee down, foot up. Knee down, foot up. See how my leg is almost kind of in a nice straight line, then come all the way back and make sure the foot's not here, it's all the way out, and then lean away. So I'm leaning back, my leg's not touching, then I'm gonna come up, a little bit with the upper body and touch. We'll go faster from here. You ready? Push the hand in. So it's over. Good. Come up and reach it away. Bring it in. Push and over. Up, reach away. Up, push over. Up, reach away. So good. Up and over. Up and out. One more. Bring it up. In alignment. Up and out and drop and flex the feet, bend the knees and come up off those hands. All right, shoulder rolls. We won't be here much more faster, but we will do that other leg. So That cracks me up. All right, let's go on back. Pointed toes, you're ready? Pull her up. Again, make sure she's out. Hand here, up and over. Good. Now bring it in even more and think. You ready? Push down, lift your torso, lift the girls. Knee down, foot up. Oh, feel that twist. Nice work, you guys. Bring it back. Reach away. Try to reach away without touching. So here we go. You're going to bring your upper body up to meet that knee just a little bit. Push up and over. Up, then reach it away. And 3, up and over. Up and out. 4, up and over. Up and out. Let's just do one more. Up, push and over. Up and out. So good. Flex feet and come up and shake those hands out. All right, you guys, let's go on to our floor for our brain body. So it's this one. I think you guys know that. And then we're going to come out and do that. So I know sometimes it's a little hard to see. If you don't know what we're doing on the floor, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to stretch my legs out, bring my arms above the head. I'm going to do a big body yawn before we get into it. So flexing the feet, jazzing the hands. Reach those heels away from the torso and the arms up and out. Big stretch and let it go. Oh, can we just stay here for a few days? All right, so one arm stretches up, the other hip draws up towards your armpit and switch. Oh, this is such a good one. Stretch. So if you're not sure what I'm doing, I'm going to stretch my left arm way up away from my hip, and I'm going to take my right hip and slide it up towards my armpit. So one side is lengthening as the other is shortening. That's all we're doing. And it's a beautiful way to stretch the spine laterally. Get yourself a great stretch side to side. And then bring both arms right out from your shoulders, palms up. And here we go. So I'm going to start with my left hand. So I'm just going to bring my fingers to the ceiling, elbow down. Keep that elbow right in alignment with your shoulder as you touch your breastbone. Come on over, hand to the opposite elbow. Press the left heel in the ground to let your torso come all the way over. I think everybody knows this. I'm pretty sure. Keep the head down, jazz the hands, and now start when you come back, let the hip drop back to bring that top hand over. And then you can come over, elbow, breastbone, elbow, drop. Let's do it faster 2 more times. So it's an elbow, breastbone, press the heel in the ground, elbow, reach. And then the hip draws back. I always like to stay there for just a second to feel that as it allows the hand to come all the way back. And one more time, fingers to the ceiling, elbow, breastbone, foot pushes in the ground to let you come over. Again, try to keep the head on the ground. You're just rolling on your face. And let it bring you all the way back. Now you're still looking to the left, but you're going to go right to the right hand. So it's elbow, breastbone, elbow, right foot pushes in the ground and lets you reach. Really jazz the hand. Hip draws back as you come all the way on back. Now the head's looking to the right. Let's go again. Elbow, breastbone, elbow, reach. Hip back. And just let it bring you all the way on back. Super nice. Let's go again. Elbow, breastbone, elbow, reach. And drawing it all the way on back. Nice work. Bend those knees. Lift the tail and drop so you feel good there. Now you're going to lift the heels so you're on your ball joints. You can bring those feet in closer and then just drop them over to the right side. Excellent. So now you're going to take that left big toe ball joint, the one on the outside, push it down. Think tuck your tail. So you're pushing that hip forward and lifting that knee. Same side knee. So you really feel a nice stretch there. And then relax the knee. Let's do it again. Push, tuck under, press the hip forward as you lift the knee and let it drop. Now right there, I want you to arch the tail to the back. So it's a nice arch release. And one more time, press up. And then just relax. Good. Now press your fingernails in the ground, shoulders down, tuck under. Bring that top leg over the other up. Now drop the left leg and the right leg. We'll just go right on over to the other side. Now push that big toe ball joint in, tuck, and lift that knee. And drop the knee. Good. Push it in, tuck it under and lift the knee. Feel the stretch. And drop the knee. Good. How about one more time? Press, tuck, keep that same side shoulder down. Drop the knee. Now release the tension and arch your back out. Should feel nice. And then tuck it under and lift. Just one more time. We're only going to do this once, not twice. And release. And then press those fingertips into the ground to bring yourself back up. Super good. Now, let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. Knees are out wide. Your hands are going to come around the front of the shins. And we're going to start to create some momentum to do little rocks. So the shins are really pressing into the hands. And just feel that nice back massage. Beautiful. If you can't get yourself up, it doesn't matter. You just do the best you can. It's all good. All right, feet hip width, dropping it on down, tucking under. We're now going to do a nice set of putting the organs in place. But before we do that, just have your hands straight down, palms to the floor. And I want you to just make sure your feet are hip width. I like to have my feet slightly pigeon-toed with the toes in. I find that if I do that, I feel more on the sides of my legs. So pushing the hands down, I want you to just press that down and your feet and lift your tail straight up. It's not a roll, it's straight up. You can tuck your chin so you feel nicely on your top of your shoulders and squeeze your glutes. Little presses up. So you're just going to press those hips up for a few repetitions, and can't you feel it when your feet are slightly turned in? And now I want you from the top vertebrae, you're going to start rolling down, but only go to the bottom of the rib cage. Can you connect to that? So the top of your back is now on the ground, but you've tipped under. Good. So notice in the tip under how already with gravity, with that nice tilt, everything's pulling up underneath your rib cage. Let's put the organs in. Fingertips in front of that left hip bone. And you're going to wiggle your guts towards the center and up. Good. Shoulders are relaxed on the ground, tilting under more. You're just going to pull that belly button in, down to the floor, and then you're going to release it. You're going to pull it in down to the floor with a nice tilt under and release it. Let's go to the other side. Fingertips in front of that hip bone. Push in, wiggle across, pull it up, tighten it in, release. When I say tighten it in, you just pull that belly button down towards the floor and release. Now, we're going to take the pinky sides of our hands like karate chops right down there by the bladder. Wiggle all that in, roll it all up, tighten it in, release. Tighten it in, release. Keep the knees straight up. They really want to open. Try to keep them in. And now as you're there, you're going to do little up and downs. Keep your hands pulling everything up. So as you lift, pull the belly button in. So it's a lift and drop. Lift and drop. Tilt up, then drop down. Tilt up, drop straight down. So it's a tilt up and down. Give me 5 and down. 4, oh, I'm feeling that in the back of my booty. 3 and down. 2 and down. Last one, up and down. Good work. You can just release your hands there. Now I want you to put your hand right, feel where your belly button is, and then take your other hand and push in there. You want no airspace. So you are tilted up a little bit, just feel that. That's what we need to have for the rest of these. So let's just lift one knee, tabletop. Good, and right there, you can even press your other heel in the ground to lengthen the bottom of the spine and feel that length there. Now, I'm going to put my hands down and lift the other. Good, so now you're right like that. You might even want to push in, tuck under a little bit, tilt. Beautiful. See if you still have no airspace. If this is too challenging for you from a core, take your hands, lift your booty and put your hands right underneath there to keep that tilt going. Okay, if you don't need it, it's fine. Now, I want you to take your hands. Oh, that's true. Hopefully you can't do this if your hands are under you, can you? All right, so can that. Put your hands on top of the legs. Just keep pressing that belly button in. And now I want you to press your hands against the legs and then the leg against the hand. Relax the neck and shoulders and feel how you're really engaging those lower bellies. Good work. And then you can release that. We're going to do it 2 more times. If you want to do it a little more intensely, you can also tuck your chin and lift the head. Let's press hand against leg, leg against hand, tuck chin if you want, and lift just the head. So you're pressing leg, hand, chin comes up, press, press, press. Is this amazing how much you can feel your lower abs? And reach it down. Let's go ahead and put our hands on the outside of those knees. Give yourself a little rock. Make sure that you're not overdoing it. We're going to go 1 more time. Back in, no airspace, hands on the knees. Press hand against leg, leg against hand, tuck chin and come up. Woo, let's hold for 8, 7, you can do this. 6, 5, 4, 3. If you're shaking, it means you're working it. 1, and release on down. Nice work, you guys. Just take those legs and give yourself a nice rock, side to side and up and down. Beautiful. All right, now that we've completely exhausted those poor little bellies, now it's time for awesome legs. Can't you just hear Tracy going, awesome legs? Yes, you can. And so we're going to do awesome legs. Yes, you can. So the legs are straight up. Again, this is a nice place, though, to put your hands under there if you have a hard time keeping that lower back on there. If not, you can either put them on your rib cage. You can make a bear claw with your thumbs away. Press the shoulders. Straight, straight, straight feet and legs. All right, pointed toes. Externally rotate those legs. And I like to pretend like I have a hole between those knees. You ready? Bend for 2. Switch for 2, switch for 2, switch for 2 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good work. Bring them both up. Barbie feet. Here we go. Barbie 2, Barbie 2, Barbie 2, and 2 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So good form and up and flex. Really reach through those heels. Are you ready? Flex for 2, flex for 2. Flex for 2 and 2. Now singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nicely done, you guys. Point. Externally rotate 1 ankle in front. Switch, switch. Keeping the ankles together. Do a nice wide V out. Then for 2, press those ankles. Tuck. Turn out, turn out, turn out at the hip and straighten at the top and switch it. Switch, switch, switch. Keeping the ankles. Then for 2. Tuck, turn out, turn out, turn out as you come all the way up. Unplug, woo, and lovely. All right, get yourself to do a little bit of roll here. If you have a hard time with roll, just go right over onto your sides because we are going to finish with the diva. We are indeed. Nice work, you guys. Woo! All right, here's we go. Diva 10. Assume the diva position. So I personally, one thing about this is a little bit challenging sometimes to get your head in alignment. So really get your neck in a nice place. If this hurts too much, you can always bring it down. But I'm so used to, I think, doing it here. I just like it in this way, kind of protecting the neck. Knees in a straight line, knees and feet. Now, you might want to do this. I'm going to lift my leg up and just put my fist here, because I want that leg right in alignment with the hip. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to look to make sure that my ankle is in a straight line from here. Why do I say that? Because a lot of us might get the knee from here, but we put our feet behind us. So you really want that nice chair. And now when I'm here, as I'm looking, I'm going to think heel up, big toe down. Then I'm going to flex the other one as well. Heel up, big toe down. And then I'm going to drop to make sure I'm really even. That might help you be neat a little toe. You guys look good there. Now I'm going to take that hand out from there. Hand on the hip. Press the hip forward, shoulder back. So I'm going to really activate with my hand here. My thumb is up. I'm pushing. You ready? Let's drop it. Down and press it up for 1. Down, push and 2. Down, push the hip forward, shoulder back 3. And keeping that foot forward, knee and ankle in alignment. Good work. And 5. And drop. Hey, Nance, bring your top hip forward a little bit more towards the front of your body. Keep going, keep going. And 7. And down. Also, your leg is coming out big. Your lower leg is higher than your knee. And lift. Yes, give me just one more, you guys. Nice work. All right, I want everybody to test. Hey, Nikki, your knee is below your foot. Bring the knee up. Knee. Ah, look at that. Now just drop and lift right like that. Oh, nice. There you go. Everybody roll your top hip forward even more. All right, let's pause there. So bring the knee into your chest. It's a nice stretch right there, isn't it? And bring it back out. Little lift. And back. Let's go faster. Here we go for 9. In and up. 2 and up. Nice. 3 and up. 4 and up. So good. It's 5 and up. 6. Not a big lift. If you're lifting really high, Tim, you're coming too high there. Too high. That means you're not rolled forward, but that might have something to do with your back. So I'm just mentioning. Give me 2 more, you guys. You ready? In and up. Last one. In and up. Good work. And let's bring it in and all the way out. Reach through that heel. Get length through that leg. With the leg. Hip forward. All right, we're going all the way in and all the way out. You ready? All the way in, all the way out. And 2 and out. Keep that knee right in alignment. And out. And 4 and reach. 5 and reach. 6 and reach. 7. Just give me one more. We're almost there. 8 and out. So good. All right, here we go. I'm going to put my hand here. Check everything. Hand here. You're ready? We're going for 10. Drop, lift. 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good work. Shake it out. Woo, tell me where you're feeling it. Yeah, very good. Let's go to the other side. I was going to do a few more variations on that, but I think we're good for tonight. What do you think? On down. All right, boy, when you hit the sweet spot, you don't need to do a whole lot, do you? And just get your head in a nice alignment, hip forward. This hand is pressing that hip forward. I know that's really challenging. That's the hard part because the body really wants to shift back. One interesting way to do this is to do it against a wall. So you keep that hip and the shoulder against the wall. That'll stop us from doing a little cheating there. All right, so as we're here, think, for me anyway, this works. You can either think lift from the ankle, heel up, toe down on both of them. Good work, hand here, hip, press it forward, shoulder back. So let's drop and lift. Ooh, it looks like mine's out too, doesn't it? Drop and lift. I don't think it is though. Drop and lift. And 4, and 5, and 6. Nice, press forward, everybody. 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Woo, you ready? Pausing. Whoop. Everybody check your alignment. Good work. We're bringing it in and up. 2 and up. 3, hip forward just because it'll feel good. 7, and up. Oh, I lost my count, darn it. And up. And 7, I'm just going to call it 7, 8, and up. How about 2 more? 9, and up. You start to feel it. 10, and up. All right. How about in and all the way out? All the way out. Reach through the heel. Stretch that leg out. Stretch out through the hip. Hip forward. Elbow back. Let's go. All the way in and out. 2 and out. 3 and out. 4 all the way out. 5 and 6 and 7. Woo! 8. You did it. We're almost done, but for our 10s. You ready? Get in the alignment. Hip forward. Reach from the heel. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Yes. Shake her out. Beautiful. Now we're going to roll onto our bellies. Beautiful. You can cross the hands in front. So you can put your head right there. Good work. And I just want you to take one leg straight up and back. Lift, touch it for 10. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just do 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to take them both out and in, out and in, out and in. Give me 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. 1. Good work. Hands next to you. Push yourself up and back into a little bit of a child's pose. And what the way I really like to do it is I like to come up, just my arms are out in front of me stretched. I'm going to lift my booty up off my heels a little bit and really use the fingertips in the ground. So you're kind of pulling towards your torso as you lift and curl under. This is a really lovely lower back stretch. And then you can push the palms in the ground away from you, arch the tail and lift the chin just a little bit. So you're doing a bit of a curl under and a bit of an arch. And then let's just come over to our side. Beautiful. And we're just going to do a nice final hip stretch. Now, this is also, if you happen to have your ball right there, great. If not, don't worry about it. You do this without it as well. But I really like to have one leg in front. Notice which one is in front, because where that big toe is, that's the way you're going to roll yourself over. Using a ball, though, I really love this with my hands on top of it, so I can just kind of roll away into the stretch. Oh, say hello, Renee, to that front hip. And then roll it over towards that other side. And you're just going to be stretching all the way from this hip into the side. Good. And I love it because you can just kind of roll around into your little stretch there, noticing what you need. And when you find a good place, just pause there, take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale, relax, and see if you can just release it and relax just a little bit deeper. And then use your hands, roll straight back to the center of your body. Don't just pop up from there. And then roll the ball in and switch the leg that's in front. And we'll go the other way. And just rolling it out. Again, just make these yours. If this one doesn't work for you and you just want to do maybe just a butterfly stretch, that works beautifully as well. And you don't have to do this with a ball. You can just use your hands, which is what we typically do anyway, but you have the ball there. It's so nice. Just kind of rolling around a bit. Woo. And then I'm going to roll. Make sure that you do come right to the center and